I've been having random weird contractions. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Rachel, and today I am filming my 39 to 40 week update. I was just going to do 39 weeks, but I am 40 and a half weeks today, so 40 weeks and about 4 days. At week 39, baby was the size of a pumpkin, and now she is the size of a watermelon, approximately. And sorry, I'm so uncomfortable right now, being 40 weeks and overdue already, which I was overdue with my third as well. I was 8 days late with her. So apparently Shiloh wanted to follow suit and be just like her big sister. So at week 39, I ended up having, I was about 39 weeks and 5 days, and I did, it was in my most recent vlog actually. I had to go get blood work done because I woke up one day feeling extremely itchy, and it was around 3 in the morning on a Wednesday, exactly a week ago, and my midwife said it was one of 3 things: either cholestasis of pregnancy, PUPS, or a really weird hormonal reaction to something. I went in Thursday last week. I was 39 weeks and 5 days for my 39 week appointment, and also I got blood work done afterwards to figure out what exactly was causing my itching. It was more to rule out cholestasis, because that's a big deal. But she was actually able to get the results she said she was supposed to get them within 36 hours. She got them the very next morning. She texted me Friday morning and said, "Let's give thanks, because it is not cholestasis." So thankfully my liver is fine, everything's functioning correctly, there's no bilirubin in my system at all, and she said it would be either PUPS or some kind of hormonal thing going on inside my body. Thankfully the itching has lessened over the last few days. I still get itchy spells here and there, but it's not like it was where it was almost like at night it was unbearable, because my hands and my feet would itch really bad. But I do get like little spots, like right now my fingers itch and my back itches, but not anything I can't handle. Oh, she did check my blood pressure when I went in also. She wanted to make sure, and it was a little elevated for me, but still within the normal range. My normal blood pressure is around 110 over 60 to about 112 over 70, and that's usually where I fluctuate between, or 68, not 70. And when she checked me, I was like 122 over 78, so she's still within the normal range, but actually pretty high for me. And she said it might just be because I'm super itchy, and my mind is on that and thinking, the uncertainty of not knowing what's causing it could be making my blood pressure elevated, which is totally normal. But as long as it's still within normal range, she wasn't worried. Oh, also with the blood work, she did tell me that my iron is now low, which is funny because my first set of blood draws that I did with the pregnancy panel, my iron levels were great. Now they are low, and I think that's why I haven't gotten that burst of energy yet. Usually around this time in my 3rd trimester, I'd be nesting and wanting to do a lot of stuff, and I just have no energy whatsoever. I have yawned probably a few times already trying to film this video. So, and I'm not even doing anything. I have not done anything major. We've gone to the grocery store today, and I slept and I had a pretty good amount of sleep, and I slept really well. So I'm assuming it's because my iron levels are low that I am now dealing with this like extreme exhaustion. So I'm gonna add iron supplements into my vitamins, which I have already. So I'm just gonna start taking those to try to get my iron levels back up, especially right before delivery, because you lose a lot of blood after delivery. So I don't want to make the anemia worse. That was the only concerning thing really in my blood work, was that my iron levels are kind of low. Some of the things that I've started to do now that pretty much we are ready for her. I've got laundry like crazy, but hey, with a family of 5, that just doesn't stop. I washed and sanitized all of my pump parts and bottles for her, and her pacifiers. Everything's washed and ready for her, and I actually just organized it all. I went to the grocery store today to get some fruit, and then I stopped at the Dollar Tree and got some little organization stuff for pump parts and bottles and everything like that. So we are ready in that department. This week, though, probably tomorrow or Friday, I found this recipe online, because so far I haven't liked any of the lactation cookies that I have tried, and I could try some more recipes. But I did find on Pinterest, I found a couple of recipes for lactation brownies, and I love brownies. So I can use the basic box brownie mix, but I'm adding in a few ingredients to help with lactation. So I have 2 big family size boxes of brownie mix that I'm going to make and then just freeze. That way I can kind of pull one out here and there whenever I want. I just feel like she's probably not even going to come until next week anyway, which I'm okay with. We have a wedding this weekend that I would really like to go to. We have been looking forward to this for months. And I was thinking, oh, her due date's the 25th of May. She'll definitely be there. No. So the wedding is this Saturday, and we want to be able to go and enjoy it. Right now, the only new symptoms, there's really not much new going on. I'm still having lightning crotch, which is wonderful. A lot of pressure when I'm walking, not so much when I'm sitting. She has dropped a little bit. She's still pretty high, according to my midwife. When she felt for her head, she said she was still pretty high, but that was almost 2 weeks ago. So hopefully she's dropped a little bit more. She feels like it for sure. I can breathe better. I don't feel hurt. Like when I look in the mirror, my stomach is now sloping instead of like a big round ball like it was. I'm still having Braxton Hicks, where it's just that tightening, but now I'm experiencing some actual contractions, but they're like random, but they're I say actual contractions, so it's not like full-on labor contractions, but these are painful. They're not just tightening. And I spoke to my midwife about it, and she said that's normal, especially with subsequent births or pregnancies. She said right now, especially, the baby's running out of room in there, so any little jab to the uterus can trigger a contraction, but it's not like it's consistent, and it's not really doing anything. So I just get to be in a lot of pain, and it's not doing anything. So I honestly don't know if I have dilated at all, but I'll probably ask her to check me at my next appointment, which is Tuesday next week. So in about a week, I will be meeting with her again, and I will be at that point 41 weeks and 3 days. So if I make it that far, then I told her, do something I want her to check and probably do like a membrane sweep to try to get things going, because I'm exhausted. I'm done. My poor husband, I'm like, I know you need time, and next week is going to be busy, but I'm done. I'm tired. I'm in pain and I just want her out. So I'm giving you a few more days, little one, to do things on your own. If you don't do it on your own, we're going to help you out. That's pretty much it. My biggest cravings right now, because it's starting to warm up again, are watermelon. I still like honeydew, but for some reason I like the crunchiness of the watermelon right now a little bit more. And if you saw my last day in the life vlog, I have been sucking at picking watermelon this year. I've gotten a couple good ones, and I've gotten quite a few really horrible ones. But I went to Walmart the other day, and I was so desperate, and they were pretty good price. Like, they were the big ones for under $4. And I searched and searched and searched and prayed, and I finally got a good one, and it's gone now. So all I'm thinking about is going to Walmart and picking out another watermelon. So I may do that before church today because I'm desperate. So it's a big craving right now. Watermelon, and the other one is Coca-Cola Ices, which I never thought I'd like. I do love Coke, like the drink itself, but I always shied away from the Ices. I was always into the fruity ones. And now that I've had the Coke Ices, I don't even want the regular ones because they're too sweet now. I almost got one earlier when I was out with the girls getting groceries, but I resisted the urge to find a gas station. So that's pretty much it in regards to week 39 and 40. Nothing much new going on, unfortunately. I will be doing a couple of vlogs, just kind of like a baby watch. Just for me to see. I like going back and looking and being able to see, things leading up to the birth. I didn't do that with my first 3, so I'm excited to have some new experiences with baby number 4. So before I close this out, I will show you a quick belly shot. So that concludes my 39 to 40 week update. Hopefully I won't have to do a 41 week, but who knows? She seems pretty comfortable in there. So I plan on pre-filming a I'm in labor video just to give you guys notice when I do go into labor. And I'm not sure if I'm going to film the birth, but if I do, I will post that video probably a few days after she's born, or once I have time to edit. Thank you for joining me for this update. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new, I'd love to have you stick around and subscribe and hit that red notification bell so you don't miss out on further videos. So we will see you in the next one. Bye.